Today, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here's the Cleveland offense, and here's Baker Mayfield, former Heisman Trophy winner, ready to go at quarterback.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Kareem Hunt, the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Here's Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Are you serious?
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Good job, D. That's right. 56 the mic, boys. 56.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 14 yards there on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So here are the Packers now with great starting field position. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
Not sure what you thought, but I thought it was appropriate when he walked into our meeting with his arm totally encased in ice, because he threw 5 touchdown passes last week and won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award.
Yeah, but reading the paper this morning, and he said, gosh, I actually thought I should have got 6 or 7. But still, it was an amazing performance a week ago.
Boy, I tell you what, if he thought he should have had 6 or 7, that's a guy's an absolute perfectionist, not just greedy.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
First down, going to the air with Love. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down now, it's Kelly. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
To number 89.
From 4 yards out. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Completes it to Hardman. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Second and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
First down, Mayfield. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it a second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Mayfield to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Intended for David Njoku. Brings up third down and
on
7.
Third down, Mayfield. Call it a loss of 12 that time. And that'll bring up fourth down. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken at the 18. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Loving the Packers now with a first and 10 at their own 26. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Complete to Kelly. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down.
33. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll run with Kelly.
31-yard line.
And he stopped immediately there.
Number 33.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
Working out of the gun. Love. And he fires one, but incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over first and 10. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Kenny Clark, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
16-yard line.
Throwing on second and long. Mayfield. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 8.
Mayfield looks to throw. He sets to fire deep. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. Not much there, only a yard.
Complete.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this second and 9.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Taken down.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Brings up second and 9.
Going down the middle, and it's complete.
That's good.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, 58, right
Mayfield.
all day, dog.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mayfield on play action. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Packers 7, Browns nothing.
On first and 10, Mayfield. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Intended for David Njoku. It's now second and 10.
Play fake. Mayfield. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. From the red zone now, Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask.
Come on!
So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Only a yard that time. Second and goal. Second and goal from the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. To throw, Mayfield. And it's caught. And he is out of bounds here. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. Brings up 4th and goal.
Throwing, Mayfield, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The kick is good.
And his kick is right through. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Packers take over first and 10. At their own.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. O'Shane Zimenez. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Second down.
Second down, Love. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at their own 37. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
On second and 12, Mayfield. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Uchenna Nwosu. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Brings up third down.
Third and long for Mayfield. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Mayfield now.
Hey, let's get that ball.
he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Mayfield sacked.
Jerry Tillery coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Montez Sweat able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Love now to pass on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
He's
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, it's Kelly. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw now, here's Love. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Love. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. On the run, it's Kelly. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
I don't know what the heck he was looking at.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Love from the gun into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Complete to number 17. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd
from the gun,
6.
Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Browns send out their punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
15. Keep 15. Bring it.
Again, it's Love. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. Love with it here, third and short yardage. And he comes back with one complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey. 4 down.
First down, Love to pass. That's caught by Kelly. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
12-yard line.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Going back to Love. This is caught. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number one. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
Down at the 30-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Now Love. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 52 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Complete to Kelly. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Working out of the gun. Love. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Love's pass.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up a third down.
On the play. And it's third down.
To the air again, Love. That's complete right around the 8. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Now, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field.
The Browns drive about to get started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked off at about the 31. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Following the interception, Love. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Grant Delpit on the coverage.
A second down throw for Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. An important play right here, third and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
10 yards
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 20.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. He's got his tight end, David Njoku.
That's good for a Cleveland Browns.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Mayfield now from the 50. And that will be incomplete.
Mayfield's pass intended for Mecole Hardman.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Green Bay.
On 1st down, Kelly. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
The ball carrier.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They'll go again with Kelly.
The ball carried.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. There's Baker Mayfield as he and the Browns offense comes back out. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that is, whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's one of his best friends on the team, someone that can get in his ear, get with him and say, all right, well, man, what do you need? What's going on here? So he's one person he can lean on. He's going to have to lean on that guy right now.
Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and
From the
12.
shotgun, it's Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, the big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Kelly. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down, Packers.
Operating from the gun, Love. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First down, Green Bay.
This is Kelly. A gain of 3, second down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. From the gun, Love. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. O'Shane Zimenez able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this 3rd quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. And we've got a dandy here. 1-point game as we begin the 4th. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off right around the 43. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Intercepted by the Packers.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all after. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Number 88.
From 6 yards away. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
The extra point up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only one.
And now here is another interception. The safety Terrell Edmonds picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
By the Packers.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
There's Baker Mayfield as he and the Browns offense comes back out. With his guys trailing here in the fourth, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near-perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
At the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield, he's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. Completes it to Hardman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At their 49-yard line.
Mayfield with it once more. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he is going to have a Browns first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Uchenna Nwosu make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. After the sack on first down, Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And again, it's Mayfield. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi.
Mayfield's pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. At the Packers 28.
Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 17-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns get a score closer.
For the point after.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
They'll run on first down. It's Kelly. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
And it's 3rd down.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
And the Packer first down.
Love now to pass on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Come on, homie.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
That's caught by Kelly.
Love's pass.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Strong right. 4 down.
On first down, it's Kelly. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
That boy's got 4 down. Hey.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They run with it. It's Kelly. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. What a gut punch. That should be the nail in the coffin with those 2 points making this a 2-score game now with time, Charles, clearly not on their side.
Yeah, they have to give the football away as well. Had a chance. Yeah, it was a small chance to get down the field, but guess what? This one's now just about over.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Double tight. 4 down.
The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Down to a knee goes Love, and that should be the final act of this football game. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in...